Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today's topic was regarding channeling. More specifically, someone had asked me, can you please do a post or a video on channeling, and how do I channel? So I thought, well, this would be an interesting, fun one to do, but before I even get started, I just want to put out there that channeling isn't something to toy around with. It's not something that you take lightly. It's not a game. It's not, a toy. You have to be really responsible and treat this as a serious thing. I mean, I know that I do. Even though I've done it and I've had the experience of it, there is something about relinquishing complete control that I'm not comfortable with. So this is not my go-to method of relaying information. I'm more into mediumship, into intuitive work, and that kind of thing. To each their own, but I just want to put that disclaimer out there because you should do your research and you should really, really know what you're doing. I'll give a quick overview, but again, this is something you should study and really take seriously should you decide to pursue it. So, getting that out of the way, the first thing I do is I set protection. I'm very clear, I'm very concise about what it is that I'm doing and what my goal is. I always want to make sure that I have a clear intention of only allowing the highest vibrational beings around. You should call upon your guides to protect you during this process, and I always take it a step further too, and I envision white light around me. This is before I ever even get going. And then the next thing I do is I frame my intent. Who am I wanting to communicate with? What is my goal? Is there a past loved one out there? Is there some knowledge I'm hoping to obtain? Is there some healing that needs to happen? What is it I want out of this? Where am I going? You don't want to just connect with anything and everything out there. You want it to be very clear that this is a high vibrational being that's here to help. Your guides are around you. And so you have this whole environment set up before you ever even do anything. And then after I do that, I start to begin with what feels like a meditation. You're going to relax your entire body. You're going to clear and balance your chakras. You want to be as at peace and as zen as possible. And after I do that, I visualize myself actually detaching from my physical body. And most times when you do this, you'll feel it come out through your head or your third eye or out your forehead. But you'll feel this uplifted feeling, and it's almost like you want to gasp because you're just feeling this disconnect between your physical self and your spiritual self. And once that happens, if you've set your intent and set your protection correctly, you may either see yourself and witness what's going on. Most times you don't. It's almost like once you detach, you astral travel while the other being comes in, relays their message, does their healing, or does whatever it is that you've set this up to do. And when they're done and they leave, you reconnect back with your physical body. And once you fully return, you're going to feel like you were in a meditation or a light sleep. You're not going to really remember it because you weren't really technically there while this was going on unless you witnessed it from above. It's a very strange, very odd feeling. Prepare yourself for it. Understand what it is that you're getting into. And then once you've fully returned and you feel whole again and you feel good, I always take that moment and just have that second of gratitude. Thank you, guides. Thank all the beings around you for offering protection. And just reinforce that because that'll make the experience that much better. And close it out by ensuring that whatever took over for the time that it did is disconnected. You want to visualize sending anything back and reclaiming your boundaries. And that's a very brief overview of the process that you go through. But again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to help guide you, point you in the right direction, help you find information on this. It's so important to do it the correct, safe way, not a haphazard way. I can't say it enough, and I know I keep saying it over and over, so be mindful of that. And really, that is it for now. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.